Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia. I would love to share with you today some Assyrian Syrian traditional breakfast. So I am honoring 3 guests today. They are arriving at 10:30. So I would love to share some vegan recipe with you and non-vegan recipe because some of my guests are vegan. So I would love to show you what we eat on those kind of special days like Easter, having visitor, or Christmas. So I would love just to show you some of our recipe and let's go. I'm starting with the first recipe. So I have those fave beans, the brown kidney beans. I buy them in those cans, so I empty it here. Oops, one-handed. And wash all the sodium and salt from it. Very nice. Sorry about the noise. Make sure it's nicely washed because it's gonna be very salty. And then you empty them in a small, fill it water, and you put it to boil for 10 to 15 minutes. And now I'll start doing the sauce. So I'm using here tahini. That is crushed sesame seed, plain one, roughly 2 tablespoons. So one, if you want more, will be more delicious. Actually, I'll use 2.5 tablespoons, so to have it thicker. And I'm using roughly 1 tablespoon of hummus. Some people, they add plain yogurt, but I am adding hummus because my guests are vegan. So roughly added like 1/4 teaspoon of cumin and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And this is the olive oil, so I'm adding roughly a tablespoon and a half, but it's what you like and how you like it, more or less. So I added a tablespoon. Now I have 1 clove of garlic and 1 full lemon. It's been 15 minutes now, and then I'll be adding the fave beans here. Oh. Okay, lots of humid. So I'll be mixing all the ingredients together nicely, so make sure we don't crush the beans. The other stuff are for decoration. I had some leftover chickpeas. I was making hummus recipe last night, so I decided to add it and decorate this fave beans with it. This is the final look. So here I have some happy fresh parsley, white onion, red tomato, and the chickpeas around here. Here is another easy recipe. So I have za'atar, it's called here. So it's, I think, the grind thymes with a sesame seed. And I do have grind feta cheese here. So I'll be adding olive oil to both of them. And I do have some nice tortilla bread here, so I'm making 3 of them. So I'll be mixing the olive oil with the cheese and leave it there for a few minutes. And I'll be mixing the dry thyme. If I'm not right, it's called thyme, I think so. Dry thymes, just correct me in a comment below. And I do have my oven 400 Fahrenheit preheated. So don't add too much of this dry thymes. Just like make sure it's just around the tortilla bread, very thin layer. And this is enough. And I'm doing the cheese recipe now. The secret of the cheese one will be the Parmesan cheese. We'll give it nice, very nice taste. I am now ready to organize my board with this nice tradition food that we eat on our breakfast. This is the final look of my breakfast that I'm honoring my guest with it. So this is the manaish, the grind thyme with sesame seed and the cheese end up looking like this, and they're so delicious. This is the tradition food that I made in the first beginner of my video. Eggs. We like to eat lots of eggs with olive oil and pepper and tomato and some chicken Langois meat and some cheese. The reason I decorated with cucumber because it's really delicious to eat it with cucumber. Olives. It's on our first top menu. Dry yogurt, plain yogurt of course, we're decorated with dry mint and some fresh mint and olive oil. So you can eat it with crackers, with pita bread. This is the jam, strawberry jam. You can eat any jam with the tahini. Za'atar, the fresh grind thyme with some nuts. Black olives also. We eat them in the morning as a breakfast. Where I know some of European tradition, they like to eat olives with their I think like with their salad, with their food only, but we eat it as a breakfast too. And finally here I have the McDou's eggplant that are stuffed with nuts and dry pepper bell, red pepper bell pepper I mean, and so I meant here the red pepper bell pepper. Okay, so this is the final look of my breakfast. This is not 100% the stuff we really eat usually, but this is like 80%. We still have like lots of I think are missing here. So okay, so don't forget to have tea with it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and hopefully to see you next Sunday with the new stuff. Have a great day all of you. Bye.